like this and watching them in the stands. We've seen them around town so much in this tournament. They are so colourful, loud, fun, thoroughly enjoying their World Cup. Both these sides will come into this game feeling they have a real chance. This is really positive from Jamaica and from Trudy Carter. Carolina Arias with the defending. Arias, one of 4 players in the Colombia side tonight on yellow cards, so should they progress, and if they were to receive another tonight, then they would miss the quarter-final. Offside flag is up. What a handful Shaw is.
Yeah, she certainly is, and physically imposing, taking 4 or 5 players on already, but has the ability to hurt the opposition in a variety of ways. Driving at the back line, looking for the little quick combination. Really good in the air as well, and there's the offside on Van Zanten. Just gets into a more advanced position. Thought maybe there was going to be a foul initially called for Bunny Shaw's. Couple of players trying to take her down, but positive play already for Jamaica, getting more numbers forward. Higher up the field than we've really seen the entire tournament so far. Primary game plan has been defensive posture, Jackie, and already have come out of that, putting Colombia under pressure.
Diana Ospina receiving treatment. Change in the midfield. We're so used to Nelson Abadia playing Bedoya and Montoya together in that midfield. It was something of a surprise that he made that change, but perhaps they ran out of steam in that third group game. They lost to Morocco. That was the overstretching. Diana Ospina with 4 defenders around Bunny Shaw. That's possibly just about enough to be able to deal with her, is it? Maybe they need an extra 1 or 2.
I mean, she certainly is a handful, and that's going to be a fun matchup throughout this game. Players around her, allowing her to play back to goal, but when the space does open up, she has the ability to be able to get in behind as well. So something that this Colombian back line is going to have to deal with. Do they drop early? Do they stay tight on her and follow her into the midfield?
I hope the bars of Melbourne are staying out late tonight. They don't shut too early. We've had that problem, haven't we, over here? We have to drink at 10 o'clock and they go, no, we're shutting up. We're staying open for them. Ospina comes back on, one of tonight in the home league. This is already the most positive we've seen from Jamaica so far. The campaign's been understandably based on compact defence largely. You can tell they really believe, and their head coach Lauren Donaldson did talk about coming here and wanting that early goal.
playing, getting on the ball early. Drew Spence, the one that's playing this ball. She's been the main orchestrator in the midfield throughout this tournament on both sides. She'll be an important piece if they do want to build into this game, get more into the attack. Find it to her feet, allow her to move the ball side to side. It's be a tough one as we see Shaw down. This game, Jackie.
This will be a concern for Lauren Donaldson. Star striker hurt in that challenge. Looking for her first Women's World Cup goal. 26-year-old from Manchester City. Goals in 30 games last season. She's been restricted in terms of the number of shots that she's had, but she really has been leading the way up front, often getting through a lot of work. She didn't really look fit in the last game that we called with her. So she may have been carrying a knock, but she certainly carries a burden of responsibility up front.
Yeah.
Colombia were runners-up in the Copa America to Brazil last year. For the third time in 4 years, always to Brazil, who've won all bar one Copa America since 1991. But there's no Brazil here. A huge shock that was. Then knocked out. Here's Mario Ramirez. And now here's Caicedo, a player they'd love to see on the ball more. Blackwood.
Well, not the pass they initially want for Jamaica, but it's good movement to break out of pressure as we see. So can they keep it moving? Because otherwise you're going to fall into some of these traps, get tackled as we've seen already early on. not a lot of room, especially in the central areas. Wide areas are going to be open to utilize if you can move the ball fast enough.
This is Santos, up to Caicedo. Isn't disappointed, especially that goal against Germany, which I think we all had to watch over and over and over. What a stunning game that was, and a stunning victory in a wonderful atmosphere. The whole thing was incredible. Still didn't think Germany would be going out there, did we?
No, we certainly didn't. But it's going to be important for them to find moments to get Caicedo. A little bit more time on the ball when she has numbers around her. Certainly can find room and get herself out of pressure, but can they find her in open space in behind where she can be even more dangerous? With this game opening up, there might be these opportunities for her to bypass this initial pass and then look to get in behind early.
Chance for them. Well, that was an opportunity for a strike from Diana Ospina. Didn't really get enough on it to be able to test Becky Spencer, who's yet to have a goal breached in this tournament.
But this is why Colombia...
France supporters might have thought, brilliant, we've got Morocco, but we have learned in this tournament not to expect the big team to be knocking out any kind of tournament debutants.
I think if you, as you've said multiple times, expect the unexpected, and even with this start, wasn't what we thought Jamaica was going to look like defensively. So now both teams coming out, trying to get on the ball. It's about calming down, adding a little bit of patience into their possession and start to string some passes together, because it's been back and forth, some easy turnovers.